Well, there we go. We're live.
What is up, metalheads? Welcome back to another episode of Full Metal Trivia. After the chaos that was DC week, capping off with last night's championship, I'm here to host Alex Omega Wharton. I promise I'm 600% more sober than I was last night, and I'm looking to get everybody back on track with a normal match. Introducing first in this match will be my co-host for this evening and our lead question writer here at Full Metal, Jeremy the Adam Adams. Jeremy, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. So happy to be here. It was fun doing DC, doing our first Full Metal call-out match. But I'm glad we're getting back to meat and potatoes here, a regular match, and we got an awesome lineup. So I'm really excited.
Awesome. Also joining us this evening from the admin team, our resident line producer, master of streaming, newly minted puddin', and the master of porgs, the Canadian Nightmare, Mark Borich. How you doing tonight, Mark?
Pretty good. And thank you, Alex, for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't make bets against me. I make you pay for it. All right, let's get to the players. I'm going to introduce first the other member of the admin team who's here this evening, making his triumphant return to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Ranger, RJ. What are you saying?
Great to be back. I really haven't been here since we did our first one, but I'm also sober. I finally have a whiteboard. So I'm just ready to answer some trivia questions.
All right. Next on the docket, I'm going to introduce my tag team partner in other leagues. Everyone knows him. Everyone should fear him. He is Thomas the Truth Eanes. Thomas, what's going on?
Hey, man. What's up? Not much. Just ready to get this on.
All right.
Nothing else to say.
All right. And going to introduce him next. A friend of Thomas's referral to the league, Matt Cuellar. Matt, how you doing this evening? Oh. A little bit of Wi-Fi issue?
Matt?
Yeah, it looks like he's having a little trouble.
Okay. Well, we'll get back to Matt in a moment. Next, I'm going to move on by introducing one of everyone's favorite contestants in the league, if not just by his mouth alone. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Green. Jim, how's it going?
It's going awesome. I'm here, repping Patty's Pub tonight. I'm ready to go, and wild card, bitches.
Well, you're wild at least. Next up on the docket, one of the admins from our pals over at the Fan Reaction League for the Movie Trivia Showdown. It is Malcolm Goldie Lay. Malcolm, how you doing today?
Good. It's all
Okay.
All right. And last but certainly not least, my fellow East Coast Canadian, ladies and gentlemen, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, how you doing?
We're doing good. Last time I was here, I lost on a shit question that even my wife knew. So obviously, that's been a pretty easy question. So, Mark, you were lucky that I had a fucking 10-second brain for it.
Well, hopefully you'll have better luck tonight. And just checking in, Matt, I don't know if you're still there. Matt, can you wave? Are you there? Can you hear us?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He may come back.
Yeah, he's probably going to come back.
Yeah, he'll come back in a moment. But just while we're waiting for Matt to come back, I'm just going to outline just a quick review of round one for those who are watching for the first time. Round one works like this, very similar to the Movie Trivia Schmodown. We ask 8 questions of all our competitors. They have 15 seconds to write their answer on a whiteboard. After that time, they are then called upon to reveal their answers one by one, saying and showing what they wrote down. Points will be awarded. There is no loss of points if you get a question wrong. And a new rule we are instituting this evening. There will only be a maximum of 2 repeats per question, and if a repeat is asked, you will immediately receive a 5 count. So be careful using repeats, guys, because you got to make sure you use the best of the time. All right. And it looks like technical difficulties have been resolved. Matt is rejoining the call, hopefully with a good connection.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, he's back.
There he is.
All right, Matt's here.
Hey guys, how's it going tonight?
All right. All right. Well, hopefully your Wi-Fi holds up for the next 30 minutes or so we can get you through this match. So just a quick recap, Matt. I know we've already talked about it in the pregame. I just went over the rules for round one. Anybody need me to go over them, or is everyone ready to go?
Let's go.
Ready.
All right.
Ready to go?
All right.
That being said, I'm going to hand things off to Jeremy for round one. It's time to find out tonight's one player to rule them all. Jeremy, hit him with it.
All right, guys. Here's your first of 8 questions. And at the end of this round, we'll give you the score and go to a tiebreaker if we need to. Okay, your first question is in sci-fi fantasy. What actor has been in the Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, and Thor franchises? That's Thor, not Four. I don't know if I could enunciate that.
Thor. Thor. Thor.
I'm so Thor. All right.
Thor from running around in the thimble from the cactus.
Okay. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Could you repeat the
Okay.
beginning of that?
All right. What actor has been in the Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, and Thor franchises? Can you hear me? I think we might still be having issues with Matt's connection.
Can I get a repeat?
Yes. What?
Yeah,
What?
I heard the 3 franchises.
What actor has been in the 3 franchises? What actor? Yeah, has been in those 3 franchises: Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, and Thor. Okay, in 5, 4, huh?
I heard your name
3.
off the franchise.
The actor is. I'm sorry. What actor has been in those franchises? Has been in all 3 of
gotcha.
those. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Time is up. I'm going to start with RJ.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
No, that's incorrect.
That's correct.
That is correct, though. Technically.
He has been in the Thor movie. He was in The Hobbits, and he was in Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah, that's true.
I specified Lord of the Rings. What's your call on this, Alex?
You did specify Lord of the Rings.
That's fine.
Specified
There
Lord
are
of the
two
Rings.
separate
Not,
franchises.
if it was Hobbit, I would have said Hobbit.
Right.
All right. That's fine.
All right.
Okay,
Let's move on to Thomas.
Carl Urban.
that's correct.
That is correct.
Ah.
Jim.
I thought Benedict Cumberbatch, but then I realized Carl Urban.
Ah, good job.
Correct as well. All right. On to Brooklyn.
I couldn't pull his name, so I just put down Idris Elba.
Okay.
He's in 2 of them.
Malcolm.
That is the Kiwi native, Carl Urban.
Good
That
job.
is correct. And Matt, were you able to pull it?
I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep Matt here.
Matt, if you can hear us, can you just hold up your whiteboard?
Yeah, we may need to just keep going.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like Matt's we're gonna lose Matt due to poor connection issues this evening. We'll make sure to get him back
Pull it
in.
now.
Oh. Did you hold up your whiteboard, Matt? Yeah, I think we're going to have to lose him. Sorry.
I-
All right. Well, that is unfortunate, but we will definitely try to get Matt back soon
That's
on a night
fine.
where we can get a better connection. All right.
All right.
Let's move on to the next question.
All right. Your next question's in the category of comedy. Name this 2011 comedy. Prince Fabius goes to rescue his bride, accompanied by his lazy, useless brother, Thaddeus.
Horrible comedy. Absolutely terrible.
I actually kind of liked it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I like it.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Let's once again start with RJ.
Your Highness.
That's correct.
On to Thomas.
Your Highness.
That's
All
correct.
right. Jim.
I couldn't remember until the very end, but it's Your Highness with
That
James
is
Franco and Danny McBride.
Good job.
All right. And Brooklyn.
Your Highness.
Correct.
Correct.
And Malcolm.
I don't know. I just put Trading Places.
Okay.
All right.
On to the
next
next
one-
one.
Your next one's in movie quotes. Movie quotes. What 80s film has the line, Hey, mister, are you hungry? I got a baby Ruth. It looks like Jim is not only knows it, but is excited.
Oh, yeah.
I hear you on that, Jim. I love this movie.
When you tested me on this question, Jeremy, I was jumping for joy in my seat.
You were
oh
smiling
my
as
God,
well?
this is a good one.
Yeah.
Could you repeat the question just for shits and giggles?
Yes. What 80s film has this line? Hey, mister, are you hungry? I got a baby Ruth. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Once again, we'll start with RJ.
The Goonies?
That's correct.
Correct. Thomas.
Goonies.
That's right. Jim?
Spoiler alert, The Goonies rip Bob.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Brooklyn?
I did not have it. I had Caddyshack.
Okay. And Malcolm?
I didn't get it.
Okay.
Caddyshack does have a baby Ruth scene. Not a bad
It
guess.
The Shuffle
For those-
Shuffle.
Oh, God. Let's not bring
All
that
right.
up. Let's move on to the next question.
Next one's in horror thriller. What franchise has the entries A New Beginning and The New Blood? That's such a great pun there. The New Blood.
Yeah.
Horror movie with blood.
After last night, it's so weird being in front of camera with you guys and not having booze. I'm not doing it again for a while, though.
It's so weird not having... Okay. In horror thriller, what franchise has the entries A New Beginning and The New Blood? It's so weird not having two guys shouting a lot, too. After last night. In 5, 4...
I'm going to use the last
3.
repeat.
Okay. What franchise has the entries A New Beginning and The New Blood? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Mark is down, and we're going to go to RJ first again.
I went with Texas Chainsaw, but I know that's wrong.
That's incorrect.
All right. And then Thomas.
I had Friday the 13th.
That's correct.
Yeah,
That is.
oh my God.
And Jim.
This JTE says The Lost Boys. Yeah.
Is that a franchise?
No, it's
I thought they made a few like random sequels.
No, they
Yeah,
didn't.
they made straight to
All right.
video. Straight to video.
On to Brooklyn.
I had Hellraiser.
That's incorrect. And Malcolm.
I got the famous horror franchise called Blackboard.
Nice.
All right. Let's continue on.
And you're keeping the score, right, Alex?
I've got it here.
All right, great. Okay, your next one, I think some of you will be happy, is in Marvel. Name the two actors who have played the character Thunderbolt Ross. We'll give you a little more time because you got to name both.
Could you say the character one more time?
Thunderbolt Ross.
General
Two
Thaddeus
actors.
Thunderbolt Ross.
Ah, yes. We need
And if
the
Marvel's
two
smart,
actors.
hopefully the future Red Hulk.
Oh, that would be so nice.
Do you have a favorite of the two that played him, Alex?
Not really. They're just two completely different takes on the character,
Yeah, that's true.
which with these
And-
two actors is kind of expected.
Wait,
Yeah,
repeat
pretty
the
much.
question.
Okay. Name the two actors who have played the character Thunderbolt Ross in 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
You guys know exactly what we're doing here with these repeats. I love it.
Love this new rule.
Name the two actors who have played the character Thunderbolt Ross, and you're out of luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Once again, we'll start with RJ.
Oh, I need that repeat because I accidentally put the guy who played Bruce Banner's father. It's Sam Elliott and William Hurt.
That's correct.
That is correct. On to Thomas.
Sam Elliott, William Hurt.
Correct.
Correct.
Jim?
I stole Malcolm's answer and said blank board.
Oh.
Okay. Brooklyn, were you able to pull it?
I couldn't pull Ang Lee's Thunderbolt, so I had Nick Nolte and William Hurt.
Oh,
That's exactly what I put, and that's why I asked for the
I
repeat.
couldn't fucking think of him.
And finally, Malcolm.
I got William Hurt, and I'll just put William Dafoe as the other one.
no.
Ooh, okay.
That's Hulk, isn't it?
Who?
That character's from Hulk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a whole.
I've only
yes.
seen each one literally one time, so I would have had no,
Gotcha.
Alright.
Yes.
I had no idea who
Although
the character was.
he is in Civil War as well, but yeah, basically a whole character. All right, next one is in romantic comedy.
Yay.
In 2009's The Proposal, Sandra Bullock must marry Ryan Reynolds to avoid what?
In this case, being stuck with Deadpool for the next 30 years.
I'm assuming you can get you'll take a pretty liberal. You're not going to be very specific.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, as specific as you want to be, but we'll be a little lenient.
Okay, I'm not gonna,
I've never seen this movie. Is this movie good?
I think it's hilarious.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
it's a decent Sandy B.
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry.
What's so funny there?
A decent Sandy B sounds like something on Urban Dictionary. Let's start with RJ.
It does sound like an act.
I went with deportation.
That's correct.
That's correct. Thomas,
Deportation.
correct?
Getting
Jim?
deported.
Correct.
Mhm.
I believe it was to
Brooklyn?
Canada.
I didn't get
That
it.
is correct.
I didn't-
Right. And Malcolm.
I put being fired.
No.
No,
All right.
can't accept that, unfortunately. All right.
All right, guys. Your next one, going to the other end of the spectrum, is in sports films.
Yay.
In Remember the Titans, Denzel Washington gives a speech to his team on the site of what famous wartime battle?
Oh man.
That's such a good scene.
It is a great scene.
Foggy,
One
the
of-
fog and everything. Oh,
One
it's
of
a
the
great
things
scene.
I always remember from that movie. Love that movie. 5, 4, 3.
Read the question.
All right. In Remember the Titans, Denzel Washington gives a speech to his team on the site of what famous wartime battle? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Let's start with RJ.
Now Gettysburg.
That's correct.
Correct. Thomas.
Gettysburg.
Okay. Jim.
Oops, I went a little JT on spelling, but I put Gettysburg.
All right.
Getty's Torres, Gettysburgies.
Brooklyn.
I couldn't get the name. I said Serengeti.
Oh my god.
I think that there was a
Serengeti is not in
battle
Virginia, but close.
There's a Serengeti battle in World War II, I think.
What
And
happened
Malcolm.
to geography?
I had the Alamo.
Okay.
How dare you? How dare you?
All right.
He's not American. He's not American.
Calm down. Us non-Americans don't understand.
Okay. Let's put the nationalism aside and let's get on to the last question.
All right. Last one is in the category of family films. What actor played the title character in 1980's Popeye? A movie that was destroyed by critics, but is one of my personal favorites.
I actually enjoy it as well.
When everyone asks, like, what's a movie that is considered bad that you love, that's always my first choice.
Okay.
Fast and
In-
Furious Tokyo Drift.
Oh, I love that too. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Starting again with RJ.
Robin Williams.
That's correct.
On to Thomas.
Robin Williams.
That is correct for a perfect round one.
Whoa, you got it perfect.
All right. On to
Wow.
The great Robin Williams.
Jim. That is correct. Brooklyn.
Second to George Crowd as best stand-up comedian, Robin Williams.
And finally, Malcolm.
Robin Williams, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's a good round by everybody. So with that being said, that is the end of our round one. I did just give a mild spoiler, but I'm excited because I'm pretty sure this is the first time this has happened. We have someone with a perfect round one. Thomas going 8 for 8 with the lead going into round two and an advantage. Right behind him, tied for second, will be RJ and Jim. And tied for last at the moment will be Brooklyn and Malcolm, who scored 2 apiece. So,
All right.
gentlemen, I have a question just for the Brooklyn and Malcolm. That'll be a tiebreaker to see who goes into round 2. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let Jeremy choose their poison, either box office or Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm going to let Thomas choose because he's in the lead there. So Thomas, do you want to give these guys a box office or Rotten Tomatoes?
Oh God.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
All right, guys. So here's your Rotten Tomato. I'm going to give you a movie, and you both need to try to guess what the Rotten Tomatoes score. Whoever gets closer advances.
What?
Your movie. Yep. Your movie is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. What is the Rotten Tomatoes score for Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
I'm gonna write it down. I'm just gonna guess just to.
Yeah, if you guys want to play along, feel free.
Absolutely not.
All right. RJ's like, nope, not unless
You know,
I have to.
It's funny, Jeremy. I didn't know you had a movie picked. I actually pulled up another movie to guess with.
Oh, I got a bunch lined up here.
Okay,
I got
perfect.
extras just in case. Sorry. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Starting with Brooklyn.
I'd 78%.
And Malcolm?
575.
Ooh.
Price is Right rules. Brooklyn wins with 8. The answer was 81.
81.
Oh, damn.
Good.
I said
All right.
93. I said 93%
yeah.
fresh. Damn.
Yeah,
I'd have been
that might
out.
have been. Yeah, that would have been close on Dawn probably.
I couldn't remember. I knew one of them was really high, like one of the newer ones,
Yeah.
the Andy Serkis
I think it's
ones.
Yeah. I think it's Dawn.
Yeah, Don has the highest one.
All right.
Well,
So with that being said, unfortunately, that ends Malcolm's night. Malcolm, you're happy to stick along, watch live with us here on the stream, but unfortunately, your night for scoring points is at an end. That being said, we're going into round 2 with Thomas in the lead after his perfect round. So I'm going to get Thomas to start by picking 2 numbers between 1 and 6.
1 and 6. I'm gonna go with 4. And 2 and 4.
Okay. Next, I will go to Jim. Pick 1 number.
I'm gonna go with 5.
Okay. RJ, pick a number.
I guess I'll go 1.
Okay. And Brooklyn, you can choose either 3 or 6.
I guess 6 is better in blackjack, so I'll take 6.
Okay. So that being said, just in case this is someone's first time watching, round 2 works like this. I'm going to run a random number generator between 1 and 6. If a player's chosen number comes up, they get to pick the category for round 2. However, if the number not chosen, in this case 3 comes up, they have to suffer through the secret category automatically. I'll give the list of categories for them to choose from, and if someone chooses the secret category, it's worth double the points for your standings. So, without further ado, I have a random number generator pulled up, and it is number 6.
Oh!
Brooklyn gets to choose the category.
We got a bust.
All right. So for tonight, Brooklyn, your options for round 2 will be Arnie and Sly,
Nope.
Animal Movies, Lord of the Rings, Robin Williams, Controversial Films, or, of course, the secret category if you don't like any of those.
Lord of the Rings. Nobody playing likes it.
I'll tell you right now, it is not Arnie and Sly, and it is not Lord of the Rings. You know what? If we're going in this gambling mentality, I got to say fuck it, and let's go with our secret category.
Oh my God!
This is a
Okay.
good one. Oh, I've been wanting this one to get pulled.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
about to throw some 1912 silent
Oh,
Chaplin.
no.
Oh,
This is the side of Jeremy.
Not
This
this
is the
time.
side of
Not
Jeremy
this time,
you
but-
guys don't know. But Jeremy's secret category for the evening is movies from the hood.
I've been tested on these.
Oh, you have? Oh, no.
Sorry, Jeremy. You tested these on me.
Oh, I'm totally messed up on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull another one then.
Sorry.
That's okay. Let me pull some. I'll pull one up here. Dang it. My bad.
Don't be a
Thanks for
menace.
being honest
The
there.
answer is don't be a menace.
I'm trying to
We're
think,
getting-
Jeremy. That day you tested me, you might have
Yeah.
given me a couple.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, all
Yeah.
those sound really familiar.
You know, this is
Appreciate
bound to
the
happen
honesty.
eventually.
My answer would always be straight out of Compton.
Cool.
Straight
Right.
out of Compton, Friday, or don't be a menace. That's all three answers. Just guess those on repeat.
All right. Well, to not risk something that's been tempted, I'm going to have to do Robin Williams.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna have
I'm
to
sorry
do that for
about
you
that, guys.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
But on that
That's
note,
my mistake. It's my mistake.
on that note, Jeremy, do we want to go ahead and just give him the double point bonus anyway?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
We're making that the secret category.
Okay. So let's go ahead and start with our 4 questions in round 2 and Robin Williams. Question 1. In which decade did Robin star in Moscow on the Hudson and The Best of Times?
The fuck?
What decade?
Yep. He's in a lot of movies, by the way. A lot
I
that you
know.
guys probably haven't heard of.
Yeah, boy.
One of these movies is great, by the way.
All right. Giving you
The
5.
other one isn't.
Can you repeat the choices so I can hear it again?
Okay. Again, I'll repeat the question. In
Tell me.
what decade did Robin star in Moscow on the Hudson and The Best of Times? Giving you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Okay, so since he's in the lead, we're going to start with Thomas.
I went with the 80s.
That's correct.
Correct. On to RJ.
I went 90s.
Okay. And Jim?
I went 70s.
He wasn't
And
in
finally, Ruben.
movies in the 70s.
1980s.
I was trying
That's
to
correct.
think of when Mork and Mindy was, and I figured it was like his first films. So.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Question number 2. In what film did Robin play the character Alan Parrish?
Good question. Good question.
You lose your childhood card if you get this wrong.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know.
I-
Yeah.
Considering the group, I'd agree with that.
I was 16 when
Except for Jeremy.
I was 16 when it came out.
Okay, except Jeremy.
Giving you 5.
Would you repeat that
Hold
question?
up here.
Okay. In what film did Robin play the character Alan Parrish? Giving you
Great movie.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Once again, we'll start with Thomas.
Jumanji?
Correct.
Correct.
RJ.
Don't say it like it's a question. It's Jumanji.
Jim.
I'm disappointed, in you guys. In the Jungle, You Must Wait, Till the Diary of 5 or 8, Jumanji.
Wow.
And Brooklyn.
He's a fan.
You don't want to hear my answer. You don't want to hear my
I
answer.
do. I want to hear it.
You want to hear it?
I want to
Flubber.
hear it.
Clubber. Yes.
By the way,
Okay,
spoilers,
I'm getting off.
guys. This
Okay.
spoilers, guys. This next question is one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, and I kind of am sad I'm the one asking it. But on that note,
Flubber.
question number 3. In 2009's World's Greatest Dad, Robin's character says his son was depressed and committed suicide. How did his son actually die?
Shit.
Oh,
Honestly,
the glee right now.
When Jeremy tested me on this question, I had to go, what the fuck?
Somebody knew it though, didn't they?
I believe they did.
Your other half.
Yes, my other half knew it, and that very much surprised me.
It made me like her so much more.
Wait, come on. Of course.
You'll like this answer.
It's probably not as good as the real answer.
Like if it's right. 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Once again, we'll start with Thomas.
I said, I think it's asphyxiation. He strangled himself to death while he was masturbating.
Absolutely correct.
Correct. All right, on to RJ.
Oh.
I didn't even bother guessing, but that's hilarious. I mean, it should be hilarious because he did kill himself, but dear God.
It's
All right,
funny
moving
in
on
the
to
movie,
Jeremy.
believe it or not.
I said, is that the movie with JoJo?
No, it isn't.
And Brooklyn, were you able to pull an answer?
I just said car accident.
Okay.
Hmm.
Ooh,
One person with the Derek Carey.
RV. That's the movie I'm thinking
It's
of.
actually a pretty good movie.
All right.
Great movie. I love it.
And your final question here in round 2. Who played Robin's ex-wife in Mrs. Doubtfire?
The one
They're
time
gonna-
I want a joke answer.
We're gonna have some inflated stats from these, but that's all right.
One person in particular from the look of scores.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah,
Giving you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Start again with Thomas.
Sally Field.
That's correct. On to RJ.
I usually forget her name, but I finally remembered it. Sally Fields.
That is correct. And Jim?
I put a quote on the bottom as well. Sally Field were his goddamn kids too.
And finally, Brooklyn.
Sally Field.
All right.
Ah, good job, guys.
That's good round by everybody there on the last one. That being said, that will bring us to the end of round 2. And here are your scores. Still going perfect so far. And with 16
Wow.
points thanks to the double bonus, Thomas in the lead.
Might end up getting
Right
a high
behind
score.
Right behind him, still tied for second, are RJ and Jim with 10 apiece. And that means currently, Brooklyn, you're up to 6 points, but that unfortunately can't get you through to the final round tonight. This will end your night.
But you racked up some good points though.
Yep,
Yeah.
that'll definitely help you place in the standings. But for now, your night is over. That's all the points you'll get. Again, happy to stick around if you want and watch the rest of the stream live with us. But on that note, let's move into the final round. So everyone, you just heard the scores. They're great for the score standings, but for tonight, they no longer matter. We have our final 3 players. So now it is shoot till you miss. Round 1 standard format, and we will find out the one player to rule them all. Jeremy, are you ready with the final questions?
We got him.
Then let's get this started.
Okay, your first question in sudden death is in scores and soundtracks.
Oh, god damn it, Chance.
What 2010 movie had a fictional band called Sex Bomb? I know you know this, Jim.
I'm in lesbians with this movie.
You punched me in the boob. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chicken isn't vegan? Oh, sorry. Let's start with
So many
Thomas.
lines. So many lines.
Scott Pilgrim.
Correct.
We'll take that. Correct. RJ.
He wrote it. He wrote the whole thing.
Versus the world.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Correct.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
All right.
All right. Your next one, I think we're going to have a couple smiles here, is in Star Wars.
Nope.
Well,
Who is the
rest of-
Who is the only person to receive an acting nomination for a Star Wars film? In an Oscar nomination in acting.
Son of a bitch.
When Jeremy tested me on this, and I was surprised I pulled the answer, to be honest.
I believe this is actually a chance question.
Yeah.
In 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the question.
1. Okay. You just made it. Who is the only person to receive an acting Oscar nomination for a Star Wars film?
5, 4,
4,
3,
3,
2.
2.
Repeat
Wow.
it again.
Film is
All right.
All right,
Final
guys.
repeat.
I'm so glad we made this rule because who knows how many more times Woodward would make me. Who's the only person to receive an acting Oscar nomination for a Star Wars film in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
Starting.
Moment of truth here.
Let's start with Thomas.
Put Alec Guinness.
It is.
Oh,
That is
thank
correct.
God. Okay.
All right. RJ?
The right person won. I put James Earl Jones.
Okay.
Oh!
And Jim?
Thomas won. I put Billy D.
And your winner, breaking the overall single game points record in Full Metal Trivia, Thomas the Truth Eanes.
You beat Greg, the Einstein-Weinstein score. I love you right now.
I stayed perfect the whole time. That feels
Oh
crazy.
God! Thank God. I was trying to think of who played Chewbacca for the entire time because I thought that's who it was, and then I remembered Peter Mayhew, like as you said one. So I was like, if that's the answer, I'm gonna be so pissed.
All right.
The irony is he got a nomination and he hated the movie.
I always forget
Who
Obi-Wan's
did
name.
he play? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
admit that.
He's Obi-Wan.
Old Obi-Wan.
I would have
So,
guessed him if I could remember his name, but I always
Right.
forget it.
Yeah.
Alec
being
Guinness,
said-
Alec Guinness.
Yep. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to just take a moment to interview the man himself. Thomas, as mentioned, you finally came back to Full Metal. You got a win in the books, and you broke the single game points record in one night. How does it feel, partner? How does it feel to finally be on the winning circle?
It feels amazing. I mean, not only did I pull the win out of my ass, I got a perfect too. So it just makes it more sweet.
That being
It was a really good match. Y'all brought it to me. I just lucked out with a Star Wars question at the end.
well, I wouldn't say it was lucky either. There was some deep cuts in these questions, and you pulled your way through with a perfect, dude. And that being said, if anyone is looking for a team to watch out for in the upcoming There Will Be Trivia team tournament in the new year, it's me and Thomas. Omega Club, baby. You better respect or you better be afraid.
Damn right.
Yeah. All right. On that note, Jeremy, do you have any closing words for how the match went tonight?
Well, I feel bad that I don't know if I'll be able to ask my sudden death category that I wrote now, so I feel bad about that. But other than that, it was a great match, and Thomas continues to be awesome. I knew that you would, redeem your former performances and show, how awesome you really are, because I know you're great.
Thank you.
And everyone else did great too. It was a good one.
That it was. And that being said, we're going to go ahead and end the night here. If you are watching us live on YouTube, give us a subscribe, hit that thumbs up for the like button. Also, check us out on Facebook under Full Metal Trivia. We're looking for new players all the time. If you sign up, we will get you in the match as soon as possible. That being said, for everyone who came out tonight, for Malcolm, who has left us.
Alex, hold on. I want to let you. I want to end this, but I got one quick thing to say.
Okay.
Yes.
A lot of people want it. It's not going to happen soon. We'll try to get it done, but I'm making it official because Jim's here. Jim, you and Tim are officially called out for the Power Ranger trivia. Freaking bring it on. If I can get one of these guys to watch all three movies and come up with some questions, it's on.
I'll do it.
I'll do it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm ready. I'm
like
freaking
Donkey Kong.
I'm freaking on this.
Woo!
If we're talking about the three movies,
Woo!
it's on.
Oh, one second.
If we're talking about a match, as the representative of
What
Tim
movies could you be
Smith,
talking
You're not
about?
representative of anything, Harley Quinn. Just
hey, he's my partner right now, and on behalf of him, I know he accepts.
However, I want to make one stipulation. One stipulation to the match. If they accept, they cannot watch the movies 72 hours before the match.
Oh, I like it. That's good.
Interesting. All right.
You cannot watch any of the movies 72 hours before the match.
That's
no
fair.
research. 72 hours prior.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Hey,
fair.
I don't research for any of these things anyway, so I'm okay with that.
Okay?
At least he's honest, folks.
Like I said,
But
I just know we
Make
all
that a-
own the movies and we all want to win. So I just
All
want to
right.
throw in a little stipulation there.
okay, well, we will get into discussions and a formal contract signing for that down the road. But ladies and gentlemen, that's a great announcement to end the night. So for everyone involved, Malcolm and Matt, unfortunately, you couldn't stick around. Brooklyn, RJ, Jim, our big winner tonight, Thomas. I've been Alex, the Omega Warden on the show. We will catch you next time on Full Metal Trivia. Goodbye.